Angel lives 2 blocks away from me. Tim lives, what, 3 or 4 blocks away from me. Sergio was further far away from me, but like at the same time, like.
Like what, 30 minutes? It's not
30 minutes.
far-ish away.
That's far. That's where I'm like, I get it's hard. That's the one thing, like, for me as your boyfriend, knowing the situation that kind of gets me off when I'm like, I know the situation. If she's so far away, it's hard for her to come down here. She's so less than a 1-year-old baby.
Well, like, even when I was willing to go to her,
yeah,
she's like, oh no.
I mean, even that, I understand that.
Well, like, literally within the same way she's hanging out with someone else.
She is downtown, and she makes all those exceptions for everybody else but you. That's the upsetting. Where it's like exceptions that she wouldn't make hanging out with you, to make with other people. That's where I think I will preface this by saying that there could be a good reason.
There's probably not.
She is out with her girlfriend. It's probably her girlfriend's friends that she's out with, right?
Technically speaking, they're not dating. And it's like friends from work.
I get if it was their trip that they were trying to plan, like just the friends themselves, and then they added.
But then here's the thing: why be like, oh, why even mention it? Like, would you, if you and say like Tim were in the same city, would you, if you wanted to see him, would you tell him?
Sure.
If you didn't want to see him, you would not tell him. Sounds like a sign.
So, essentially she did want to see you, but it was just like, it felt like an obligation more than that's what it felt like. I don't know exactly what's going on with the relationship with her. I hear just from your perspective. That's a bias. That's the bias I have. But it does sound like that. It could be a different story. But from my perspective, aka your perspective you told me.
That's the thing, though. Like, I don't want to feel like an obligation to you. I don't want to feel like I feel like I don't really understand. Why? It's like, why I ask you all the time, or like you don't have to. Well, are you? If you're okay with
For example, for me, my friend group.
Okay,
I love my friends.
So we were all together.
I love all of them.
I know you do.
Yesterday, there was a brief moment in time where I thought it was just me and I was very bummed. Like, yeah, I was very frustrated about fire. But at the same time, I was also like, Zach was texting like, nobody ever responded. I didn't know that Sergio was going to show up. I didn't know that Alex was going to show up. I didn't know that Noah called me saying that he was going to show up. And Zach was trying to see if we could get a ride. So I was like, yeah, just go get that. If those two didn't show up, I don't think they would have showed up.
I would have showed up.
I don't know. I appreciate that. Like, that can show you, like, even with, like, most of my best friends, I do anything, right? Still, if they didn't show up, if they showed up or didn't show up, I'd still do anything for them.
But that's also to the extent like you see them more than I see Haley. I saw Haley for a date.
You talk to Haley more than I talk to her.
Yeah, because that's literally the only form of communication we have.
Yeah.
And it's not even talking. It's you just sending a picture on Snapchat back and forth.
Do you know more about what's going on in Haley's life than I know what's going on
What's the
now?
east one? I've been to Rock Island. Where's Rock Island? How far is that?
I know you think you and Alex are really close, but you're not.
We're not.
You're not close
We're not.
to Alex.
I'm not. I'm
But, like,
not
the
saying
thing
that I
is-
am.
It's like the relationship I have with Haley kind of feels like the relationship that like you have with like
Um,
Sergio.
I really, I don't
That's pretty close. I know most things.
Also, my phone is like not very charged, so I
Like
don't
that's
know.
I know a lot of people that go around and Haley's like a shit ton more than I probably should know. But like still, we're literally in the same
All right, well,
goddamn
I'm on this
town.
train, and
And
you
she's
know,
like,
wherever
oh,
it takes me, it
I'm
takes
gonna get
me.
plastered and go with someone and call it good.
That's where you lose me.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah.
That's where you lose me. You really
If not, just send me your address. Is that
She's choosing a random bitch that she went to school with over me. You
okay?
know how hurtful that is? It's like Sergio choosing some random person he works with.
Okay, bye.
Some random
I get
person.
that. She's in a romantic relationship with that girl.
They're not romantic, they're fucking.
They're fucking. They're moving in together.
They're not in a remote emotional
They're
level.
very much on an emotional level.
You know they're not dating. They're literally
Wait, she's saying that. It's very much. Very much.
How would you feel if Sergio was moving in with someone that he was for a month, some random person,
Stupid as hell. Stupid as hell.
and he stopped talking to you? He stopped actually pursuing a friendship with you.
The,
How would you feel?
what I'm trying to
You
say.
wouldn't be thrilled with that person.
What I'm trying to say. You're taking this anger out on that girl.
Because Haley's choosing her over me.
I know. And I,
You don't.
no,
I love you, but you don't. You don't know. You don't know how that feels.
I understand you feel that way. I understand. Why is it that girl's fault and not Haley's fault that she's choosing that girl?
Goodbye.
I know that Haley's fault. I'm aware. I am angry with her. I don't. I want my friend back here.
Put your arm around me.
You're so tired. You're so much cooler than all of my friends.
Oh, look at
Objectively the coolest people in the world.
I didn't see that second part. I just saw the cute part.
Yeah, I know. I saw the second one.
We both agree. Terrible. She's what, 19, 20?
I'll help you later. I'll tell you your battery on it.
Let's make that decision. Either for her. But that shouldn't stop you from making it all the time. Oh, yes, you do.
You think I'm gonna hang out with any of the people I fucking randomly talk to at a bar?
You do?
I'm not gonna talk to anyone or any
Jill.
of them ever again.
Jill.
You think Nicole's my friend? She's an acquaintance. She's Sergio's girlfriend.
I think, well, yes, right now, she's an acquaintance.
Yeah.
Given time, like, yes, I think you guys got together. You guys got along very well together. Am I wrong in saying that? You have like, a lot of fun.
Oh, my word.
Like, hanging out with her.
Yeah.
She's no pain in her.
Really? Why?
But it takes time.
I don't know. I feel like I just had mediocre expectations because I knew it
From what?
For Nicole lives in Rockford. Rockford is really by it's just south of Wisconsin. It's very far north. That goes to show you that my only reason I'm bringing that up potential and make kind of because a lot of times